When it comes to general manager Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes, there's no telling what this team has in store, what they're planning to do. Now, I myself consider myself a fanalist, and what that is 100% fan, but I analyze the team as well. It's actually self-explanatory. Fanalist, trademark me, don't steal that. But I consider myself a little deeper than you've got the casual fan and then you have the diehard fan, but even the diehard fan is not tapped in every single day. But then you have the people that watch me every day, and you are just like me, that extra diehard, but a little extra. Why am I bringing up the uncertainty of what they do? Because we all know that Trey Lance was traded to the Dallas Cowboys for a 4th round pick in the upcoming NFL draft, I believe it is. But turns out that out of nowhere, our team showed some interest in Trey Lance. This is coming from Diana Rossini, who is with The Athletic. We reference her tweets a lot. Says, the Buffalo Bills and the Baltimore Ravens are two teams that had conversations with San Francisco about a possible trade for Trey Lance. In the NFC, the Detroit Lions also showed interest, per sources. Most of the early discussions about a trade involved a 6th rounder that could get to a 5th. In the end, the Dallas Cowboys offered the best deal. Now, there's so many different places I can go. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Poole. Trey Lance's history. We're not going to get him, but it got me to thinking. When I first saw that Trey Lance was up for to be traded, I was like, there's no way my team would be interested. Why would we be interested? We've got Teddy Bridgewater. We have the recovering Hendon Hooker, who may or may not be sidelined the full year, but why would we do that? So I was completely blown back when I saw that this tweet that we had interest. But it got me to thinking, what else could we expect from our general manager and coach? Something we don't expect. Now, why am I talking about this? Because I keep pounding the table for Chase Young. Or we've talked about Chase Young. We talked about Jalen Ramsey. A lot of these rumors that come out, a lot of the rumblings that we hear wind up having some truth, a bit of truth to them. I.e. Jalen Ramsey. After the trade was final, he went to Miami, comes out very similar to Trey Lance here, that the Detroit Lions showed interest in Jalen Ramsey. And it looks like it might have been Jalen who kind of vetoed the trade. He didn't want to come here. That's just what we've been hearing, right? So none of you in the comment section can say at all, and if you did, you'll be lying, that you would expect the Detroit Lions to trade for Trey Lance, like that our name would even be in the conversation. And according to Diana, we were the only team from the NFC. Well, not the only, but I think she alluded to that with this tweet, that we were the only team, the Detroit Lions, who just signed Teddy Bridgewater. So what does that mean? That means the whole reason I'm talking about Trey Lance, who used to be a Niner, who's now a Dallas Cowboy, is because we don't know what our general manager is going to do. We have no idea. No idea. There are things that you can kind of predict. You know how I knew we weren't going to take Jalen Carter? Because he doesn't fit this team. You know how I knew that we were going to take Aiden Hutchinson? Because he fit this team, right? So there are times that I stand out on the ledge by myself and I make predictions. Sometimes they're way off. Sometimes they're spot on. And this shows me, if this is indeed true, according to her sources, that we were interested in Trey Lance, that there is nothing off the table for your general manager. Could it be some type of trade in the works? Now, it doesn't necessarily have to be Chase Young. Could it be someone else? Could it be a wide receiver? I saw in the comment section of a video or two ago that some of you are mentioning Mike Evans, that you would love the Tampa Bay Buccaneer, that you would love him to be on our team. Is something cooking? I don't know. I have no idea. All this stuff is educated guesses. That's it. Just based on kind of patterns, the uncertainty, the fact there are things that I feel like I know for sure. And then there are things that I'm like, there's no way, right? And Trey Lance was, there's no way. But then it turned out that we were interested. So now I don't know. I'm just like, the little hair I have left, I'm trying to pull it out. I would pull it out, but I need it, right? So it's just like, what is cooking? Now, I will say this. We've only cut 13 people. And the first wave is over. Not sure anybody was surprised by the people that was in that cut. We still got 24 people, 23 if we were at 89 that we need to cut. Could one of those players be maybe potentially on the trade block? And if so, who are they? Is a team going to jump on a potential player who could be waived or cut in the first place? The next 48 hours are going to be interesting. Not only who makes the Detroit Lions 53-man roster, but is our GM going to do something we don't expect? Nobody thought TJ Hawkinson was going to get traded at the deadline. A lot of you didn't think DeAndre Swift. That's another one I called too. Thank you. I'll be here all day. Put some emoji, some claps emoji, and because I called that. Y'all was clowning on me then, right? So is there a unexpected move waiting to be made by our coach and general manager? This is going to be interesting, but Trey Lance is a thing of the past. I wanted to bring it up because I didn't see that coming. I know you didn't see that coming. And if there is truth to this, which I believe, because a lot of these rumors and stuff like that, this stuff comes out to give us something to talk about. There's a reason these rumors are leaked. Jalen Ramsey, this guy, that guy, that it gives the media something to talk about. Very rarely are they way off, and no organization is going to come out after the fact and be like, yeah, we showed interest, because nobody's going to do that, right? So what do you think the unexpected move could be for the Detroit Lions, if there is one? Let me know in the comment section below. And you like the gear? You like the apparel? You see free JAMO. You see the shirt. The link is in the description. You can get one yourself. As long as you just go to the website and click on the link, take a look at it. Let me know what you think. Shout out to 1021 Productions, man, for hooking your boy with the quality. This joint is quality too, man. Like you can't even feel the difference. There's no sticky stuff like that. It's legit, man. So if I had another one, I would wear one out and then one for the studio. But let me know in the comments below. Get your free JAMO shirt. And I might, you know what? I might wear this to Kansas City. Let me see if he can send me another one. Maybe I can, because I want to wear one to Kansas City. But you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself and each other. And as always, go Lions.